This garden waters itself without a single drop of piped water. Instead, it uses traditional desert agriculture. Across the semi-arid coast of North Africa, gardeners and farmers have used these methods for over 4,000 years. And one of those techniques is even rumored to eliminate watering for up to 6 months. Let's take a look at how they actually work.
In this garden, they're using several ancient techniques that help it to survive some of the harshest climates on Earth.
Here, summer rainfall drops to near zero, and intense heat rapidly dries out the topsoil. Without drip lines or sprinklers, this garden relies entirely on low-tech methods. The first layer of this strategy begins with stone mulching.
These stones are an ancient technique that creates water from air. Moisture from the humid coastal air condenses on the rocks
And drips straight into the soil beneath. During humid nights, moisture in the air settles on the cooler surfaces of the stones, turning into liquid water. At the same time, the stones shade the ground, shielding the soil from the baking heat of the sun. They have also put smaller stones in plant pots around the garden for the same purpose. The second method is jar planting.
One thing I've noticed in this garden is that there are a lot of plants growing out of buried terracotta pots. Why is that? Well, it's an earthen refrigerator, and you can actually feel how much cooler it is inside the pot. It's creating a microclimate to protect this plant.
Unbaked clay is naturally porous. As soil moisture slowly seeps through the pot's walls and evaporates into the air, it draws heat away from the jar's interior. This creates a shaded, cool microenvironment that protects sensitive roots from extreme surface heat.
Here's another example of a vine growing out of a terracotta pot. And it's really impressive because it's quite a big vine that's growing out of it. It's really interesting because when I put my hand on it, it actually feels really cold.
The next ancient method is called Oyar's irrigation, and it's believed to be over 4,000 years old and originated here in North Africa.
Another way to use these terracotta pots is for watering, by putting water inside the pot
and letting it seep directly into the soil beneath the surface. This is where the claim of 6 months without watering originates. While a single pot cannot hold 6 months worth of liquid, the system does maintain soil moisture continuously throughout an entire 6-month dry season.
This ancient technique reduces water usage by a whopping 70% compared to surface watering.
Because water moves through the unglazed clay only when the surrounding soil dries out, zero moisture is lost to sun or wind. In practice, the pot needs topping up with water every few days to a week, but the total water used over a full season drops by 70% compared to surface irrigation. The next method has also been used here for a very long time.
This is a very specific traditional technique. It's called a moisture retention wrap. It's used to protect the soil from the sun, to slowly release moisture, and it's used to protect it from the salty air because we're by the sea.
These wraps insulate the topsoil while buffering young plants against coastal winds. It works together with the stones, which holds the sheet in place and provides thermal mass to lower soil temperature and reduce evaporation. These techniques and the broader history of dryland farming across this region are compiled in our book, The Father of Agriculture, linked in the description below. But keeping the soil cool is only the first step. How did communities survive extreme 115-degree heat and relentless humidity long before air conditioning or fans existed? To see how 2 local architects are reviving this zero-power cooling architecture today, click this video.